Hi guys, hello, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. How are things generally? Hope you are okay. Sorry for not being on live since. This is a Christmas time and we are all busy for one thing or the other. So I have something quickly I want us to discuss about this night. Is about our normal humanity. How do we relate with each other? And how do you relate with your friends, with your families, with everybody around you? So it has been a topic in my mind since that I wanted to talk about. But thank God today I'm here to discuss with us so that we can get one or two things from my discussion. I will not say I know much because we are only learning every day of life. Whether you are age, whether you are young, there is no age in learning. So what I'm talking about is our living every day with our friends, with our relations, with our colleagues at work. So I want to talk about something very, very important. That is immorality. Immorality in human, immorality in your working place, immorality in your relationship, immorality in your everyday activities with your fellow human or whoever that is around you. So it has been a topic that I want us to look at. It will really help us to pave way in life because it is our attitude or the way we interact with each other that brings a lot of question like are we really doing the right thing? And it brings a lot of problems between two friends, between families, between our colleagues at work, anywhere you may find yourself, your everyday living. So it brings problem. So in other words, let's discuss about it. I defined my topic immorality as this. I define it as a conduct that violates moral principles or ethical norms. A conduct, a behavior, a, a action, your action that you can bring out of yourself from your inner being that violates moral principles. What do we mean when we say moral principles? We mean the way we act. Normally, we have some characteristics in our lives that we do that people may love to know about it and say, oh, that guy has dignity. Excuse me for maybe you may be hearing some noise on the ground, but don't worry about that noise. Just listen to me. I mean the actions that comes out of us knowingly or unknowingly, that can bring problem between two people, we can say that is immorality. Then let me give you an example of what I'm saying. Examples are lying or cheating for personal gain. Again, causing harm without justification. Sorry, I, I'm living in France, so sometimes I want to speak French. So it's because French and English sounds almost the same. Justification, in French we say justification. So number two is causing harm without justification. You are not even justified for it, but you just behave like, no, I can do whatever. That is another one. Then number three is exploiting others. Yours is just to exploit others. Whether it's not only in money we exploit, we exploit in some other characteristics that we do, that we let our opponent feel like it's nobody, like no, like it's countless in the community. So all those actions and attitude brings bad name to us as human. So, like I mentioned, exploiting others, and another one is corruption or abuse of power. Yes, it happens these days. Not only the government use abuse of power over the citizens, but even within ourselves, we have some corruption in between families and friends and colleagues, that you abuse of power. Maybe you are a chef somewhere, or you are responsible for an organization that others are working under you, or you are a boss of any enterprise, or a chef of any enterprise. So thereby you misuse your power. Sometimes we want people to know that, oh, I am in the authority. I want to use my power on somebody. That is immorality. I put it under immorality. In a sentence, if I want to say, I will say the novel exploit the consequences of greed and immorality. So, what are we saying? We are talking about you being somebody, you are a human on your own. I'm somebody on my own, but my immorality now, I'm bringing it forward to tell others that I am more superior, or I am I have some power over others. That is immorality. Then I can say again, let me put my definition again like this. I said immorality is referred to behavior, your actions or attitudes, yes, that are considered considered morally wrong. Do you get it? Your behavior, your actions, your attitudes that are considered morally wrong. Yes, there is no way we will not find fault in each other, right? But something comes out before you will start to find faults in others. But if you handle it very well, or carefully, if the situation is carefully handled, and if we behave normal, then there won't be any cause for your friend or your opponent to say you are behaving abnormal, or to count your actions as immorality. No. But if we behave normal, what are we saying? We say something that is good, you do something that is good, and it helps you in your thinking, or it helps other to grow, then you yourself, what you did is good. But if something you do and somebody is complaining that why would she do that, or why is she doing this, then there's a question mark to your behavior or your attitude. So, according to a society, even the culture, the religions, or individual ethnical standards, it often implies a violation of accepted norms about right and wrong, such as dishonesty, cruelty, dishonesty, cruelty, exploitation, or injustice. Let me give you an example. Sometimes, I think it was last week, I was on my way going to work, and I was in the train. When the train got to our destination, we were all about getting out of the train. Normally, normally, somebody that is ahead of you will open the door of the train for every other person to get out. But the reverse is the case on that very fateful day. There are two people ahead of me. They were in front of me. And the first woman was a little bit ahead of the second woman. And when the train stopped for everybody, and the announcement was made for everybody to get out, because that it was the last stop. Instead of the one ahead, the first among the three of us to open the door, he now turned his head back to the other woman at her back and said, "Open the door." I was looking at both of them like, what the heck? Is it really happening? Instead of you opening the door, now you are looking at somebody at your back. That, open the door. That is immorality. It's not accepted in the community. Let's make the life good and beautiful for everyone. That is a slap on that woman's face. At the end of the day, when we all got done, the woman was talking to me. He said, "Do you see what that woman did?" I said, "It was very embarrassing. It was very embarrassing. You are in the front. You are asking somebody at your back to open the door for you to come down the train. Who does that?" That's part of immorality. That's what part of the things we are talking about. If not the other woman, if not that she's kind, if it's somebody like, "I don't care what can happen here," she will fight back. That, what do you mean? You're at the front and you're asking me at your back to open the door for you to come down? What a slap on that woman's face. But she was just lucky that the other woman was not just worried about the stupid attitude she said. And the woman just opened the door for her. At the end of the day, the woman was telling me, oh, who knows whether she's a Satan, that something, she's not behaving normal. Then the woman told me, just for peace sake, she just have to open the door for her to come down. What the heck? If it's me, I may not open that door for her because she's ahead of me. She's supposed to open the door so that every other person follows. But she decided not to open and was asking somebody at the back to open the door for her. And there's nothing wrong with you. You are not a lame. We can see you physically all right. You are not one of the less privileged. So why are you behaving abnormal? I put it abnormal in the bracket of abnormal. You are violating the law of nature, thereby causing confusion for others. So in order not to be in position to do this, try your best to do the right thing. Help others to come to their senses. So if you behave well, if I behave well, the community or the world will be good for us to live in. But if everybody is behaving anyhow, if you are doing what is wrong, we are all adults. We are all adults. We know what is good and what is wrong. Even some of the adults, they don't know what is good and what is right. Well, if you find yourself in such a position that an adult is behaving like a baby, what will you do to help him or her? Like that woman really helped that woman. If not, everybody will just be fighting. You see that the woman will be fighting with her. What do you mean? You are here and you are calling me from the back to open the door for you to come down? The door that you should have opened, and you are waiting now. You're just waiting for somebody at the back to open the door. That is not good enough. Let us try to behave when we are outside. Let us behave normal, because that is abnormal. Let us behave normal. Let's respect ourselves. Your action can kill somebody, and your action can save somebody as well. So try yourself to act wisely. Try yourself to act wisely so that people can get good of you. They can learn good out of your actions. We don't have to make any action that violates moral principle or ethnic norms. That's just it. Behave well. Check yourself. Behave well. Don't behave like somebody that is having problem in the brain. Let us use our brain well. Anywhere you are outside, try to be peaceful with everyone. Don't just don't raise alarm. Don't raise any alarm of evil acts. Don't raise any alarm of evil acts. And I believe everything will be working well for us. Thank you for listening. I appreciate everybody that is watching or that will watch later. If you like my video, give it thumbs up. And until another time, have a good day. Compliments of the season. This is the time we are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. We say, joy to the world, the Lord is come. So everybody around you, give them joy. Act well. Let them feel you positively, not negatively, because this time is the season that we are celebrating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. It's Christmas time. Enjoy yourself. Put laughter in somebody's face. Do something good for somebody. And I believe the Lord will help us in everything we do. Amen. Because, like I said, no religion is accepting negativity, violating nature. No religion is accepting that. So try yourself to behave normal. And as we are entering New Year now, if you've been doing something that people are complaining about, try to change. There is always a change in everyone's life, or every day. There is possibility to change. It's not hard. What people are complaining about you, that you yourself you know is not good, try to change. You change, it doesn't take anything from you, just to be at peace with everyone, and you yourself make yourself happy in life. The life is so short, but be happy always. Enjoy the life that God has given you and be a good shepherd to others. Until now, until then, have a good night, because I am making this one night. It's a night episode. So good night from my side, and have a good night again. Bye.
Buy anything like what? Buy anything like what? Is that what I okay? Okay. I didn't say that to you, but tell me what I said to you regarding if this account is held, I didn't pay the money back. How is it going to affect the health